Hey babe, so I received a content idea and they wanted me to talk about my journey to, during, and after nursing school, including NCLEX.
Yeah, yeah. This is for the girls on the grind. This is for the girls that'll work full time. This is for the self-made girls, yeah, the self-paid girls. Better never let them change your mind. Girls who fly, girls who thrive, living out dreams money just can't buy. If you question your why, you feeling defeat, you gon' look in the.
So y'all don't forget that y'all can submit content ideas on the link in my TikTok bio, and you can drop comments below. Let me know what you want to talk about. So let's get into it because this seems like a lot, but I'm gonna trickle it down, okay? So first and foremost, let's talk about the journey to nursing school. All right, so y'all already know you got to go to high school, right? A lot of people don't be taking high school serious, but I'm gonna need you to because it could set you up nicely, okay? I went to high school, y'all. I had like a 4 point something GPA. I took college courses in high school, and I know they got a lot more college courses to offer now in high school than it did back in the day. So me being able to transfer those college credits to college, it made me exempt me. It's not the word, whatever. I didn't have to take a lot of English, maths. I already was ahead. So that's make sure you take those college classes if they're offered to you. Don't just get lazy in high school, baby. Get everything you could so it can help you. Furthermore, I was accepted into Southern University on a full academic scholarship. And when that happened, I was automatically enrolled in the honors program at Southern University. Now, the perks of that was because I was in an honors college, long as I keep my grades up to a certain GPA, I don't know what it was, 3.5, whatever it was, I was automatically accepted into nursing school. So boom, another thing that you don't even have to worry about because you know you're good, because a lot of universities have a big waiting list. So to sum that up, if you're coming out of high school to nursing school, take high school serious. It can set you up pretty. That was my journey. Coming from high school to nursing school. But I say this in my last video, I also took a CNA class in high school, which made me realize that I like the hospital setting. And that made me, so because a lot of us be unsure. Sometimes we don't even know what nursing is or what it has to offer. We only can see things. So I do advise a lot of people to step your foot into some type of healthcare facility first to make sure that that is what you want to do. Moving along. Now, on to the journey during. Yo, that make me sweat. But not to put any fear in your heart or nothing like that, but it can be very tedious. It can be something. But let me tell you about my journey during. So, y'all, I was so used to not studying like that. Like, I could just look over some stuff and I'll be good to go, right? So I remember, me and my best friend, we went to nursing school together. We finished together, right? So we were almost kind of the same, like very smart in high school, never really had to study. So the first test, it was med surge. It was the first med surge, y'all. We filled it with the same thing. I never forget. We had like a 54.6. We filled the test with the same number because we studied together. Y'all, so that was a game changer. Like, I learned right then and there that I had to study for real. This ain't nothing where I could just, I don't know how my brain usually works everything out. It wasn't like that. Like, I had to study for real. So that was a major transition for me. So that's when I really buckled down now. And we was like spending more hours studying. We were spending more hours on YouTube. We were spending we had to change up. We had to get it together. So that was a major shock. Now, nursing school, it requires a lot from you because you have to study for tests. You have to go to clinical. You have care plans. You have so much to do. And so I wasn't always an organized person because as you can see, I barely had to study. So that was nothing I'm trying to, y'all, it changed me majorly, basically. I became this person to where I had to plan out my day, what I'm going to do today, how I was going to study, when I was studying. I had to plan all that out while working because I told y'all before, I don't come from no money. I still had to find my way. But, I was getting a refund because of all those You see, all that stuff that I was receiving, tops, financially, blah, 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 blah. But I still had like car insurance. I had just brought my own car, um, cash. So I was a hustler still. You know what I'm saying? I still was I made a way though. Uh, but nursing school itself is a lot of different stories that I can tell y'all. But for the sake of this video not being too long, I'ma just say, I'm gonna tell y'all this one story right here. You meet all type of different professors. You meet all type of different people. I'll never forget that I went to clinical one day and my jacket was not ironed, but I never wore my jacket none that day. Do y'all know that these people, when did a walk around, pick my wrinkled jacket up, and I don't remember what was the consequence, but you get like something against you, some points against you for not like being in uniform and stuff, right? They picked my jacket up off a chair and gave me the consequence, saying that I had a violation. Never had the jacket on. When I tell you, that's another thing too. I learned how to hold my tongue. I learned how to hold my tongue in their school, y'all. When I tell you I wanted to flip every table in there because I'm like, you picking with me. And I got sharp people syndrome, I think. Like, I feel like I don't like nobody to feel like they're trying to get over on me. And that right there. But you learn so much, like you learn discipline. You can't say nothing. It feel like you're in a boot camp sometimes. That's not good. But I say all of that to say, nursing school can indeed change you. And I really think that first test that I failed was the only test that I ever failed. It doesn't take me long to adjust. You know what I'm saying? Especially like I gotta go get a mindset so I know what I wanted. I spend hours on hours studying. I didn't go places. I was in my room. I see someone talking about this on TikTok. I never pull no all-nighters. I always was, if you ain't got it right now, you ain't gonna get it. Especially if you restless. We can do another video about a lot of nursing tips and stuff like that. But I went through my whole journey and without failing any classes. So I actually graduated. I ended up graduating college like before the 4.5 years that it required. I can honestly say that I learned discipline. I learned self-awareness, responsibility. It shaped me into a woman, like for real, no lies. Because college, as you know it, is all up to you to go get it. Nobody's gonna push you. You ain't in high school where if you don't go to school, they're gonna bring your mama or daddy to jail. So it was a hard but great experience. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Southern University shaped me into a great nurse. Try to enjoy it in some aspect. You know what I'm saying? Like try to soak it all in, because my spirit of fear in nursing school stopped me from really enjoying the process. And I know it's kind of hard to do when you're stressed out, but it's worth a try, right? When I tell y'all, me and God got so thick during nursing school, because if it wasn't for God, I really don't think that I would have made it out the way that I did, especially without having a heart attack. So if you gotta find God in something, you gotta include Him. So basically, to wrap up my journey during nursing school, y'all, it was a lot. It was a lot of self-evaluation. It was a lot of growth. It was a lot of work, determination, and we came out on top. So it is what it is. Now, journey after nursing school, which was the biggest transition ever in my life, y'all. So we can start with the NCLEX. I took about I took about 2 weeks in total to really study for the NCLEX, but don't do that. At least try to do your month. But I'm always up to something. I listened to that man Mark, whatever his last name is. I think he was very helpful. So you get those audios. He was great. I feel like that what got me through my test. I finished my test in 75 questions. I don't think they even do that no more. And I really wish that everyone tried to get that out their head, because I think that put a lot of fear in us when we're taking that NCLEX and they go past question 75. Because the whole time I'm like, who this for? Because, all right. I thought that it was supposed to like click off on 74. Like when I try to click to the next question, 75, it wouldn't go. But, Sometimes I have my little slow moments. After 75, it shouldn't go. And that's when it clicked off. But we shouldn't have that expectations, because I feel like that sets a lot of people up for failure, having to think that it's supposed to click off at 75. For the NCLEX, I also used UWorld. UWorld is great because it resembles the NCLEX so much. Well, it used to, because I heard the NCLEX changed, so I don't know if the format changed or anything like that, but UWorld was definitely helpful. Reading the rationales after you get those questions wrong, focusing on your weak points, all of that was very, very helpful. I also remember Mark, he said something like, if you get a bunch of select all that applies like in a row, that means you're getting them right. But as soon as you get one wrong, it will go back to a multiple choice question. And that was so true on that test, because the ones I was getting right, I was like, they kept giving them to me. They kept giving them to me. But the one I was like, I don't know this one, boom, back to multiple choice. So that guy, Mark, you know, they say he was right in the test at some point in time. Y'all better go listen to him, because he definitely know what he's talking about. Passed the NCLEX on the first try. Then we are going into the real world. So I already had kind of started working already under my temporary license. And then but I was only working for like 2 weeks. And then I took like the 2 weeks off to go study for the NCLEX, and then I came back. But y'all, when I got on that floor, and even after training, because they only gave us, this is Louisiana in the South, okay? They only gave us like 8 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks to train. You can ask for more, but whatever. I had to ask my manager, like it was 2 months in at this point. I had to ask my manager, I was like, when is all this gonna make sense? Huh? Like when is I'm gonna feel like I could do this? Because I'm telling y'all no word of lie. I used to think that I was only book smart, because I was like, okay, I could get to nursing school, but can I do it? Because I felt slow. But I'm here to tell y'all, but nobody really told us, you don't know nothing until you really practice being a nurse yourself. Now, the stuff you learn help you with reasoning, help you with prioritizing. It helps. But to actually get on there and know what you're doing out there, you have to get on the floor. You don't know nothing. Nursing school did not teach you how to be a nurse. It give you the foundation for it. And I'm here to tell y'all, so if y'all get out there and you feel like you don't know anything, just wait. You're going to figure it out, and it's all going to make sense. Because I had never thought, probably like 6 months later or however long, that I'd be nursing the way that I was. I couldn't see it for myself. I couldn't see it, y'all. I had so much self-doubt again. I did start on neuro, which I still go back to today. And I remember COVID hitting, y'all. And I was scared in the beginning. I was very, very scared. So I missed out on a lot of COVID money in the beginning. But I caught the wave. Because me and my friend been thinking about traveling. You know, we was at that point, it was a year and a half, going on 2 on the neuro floor. So it was like, it's time for us to make our move. You know, we already had told our manager. She was like, yeah, you know, y'all did y'all service here. You know, whenever y'all ready to go, just let her know. And you don't have to tell them like that, but we're just so cool with her. You know, she helped us, you know, train us since we're still a baby nurse, but at that time she helped us. So we was just giving her the heads up that we was thinking about going. But COVID had just scared us. It kind of made us like, was doing this. So I think if COVID didn't come, we would have went out there. But guess who started traveling during COVID? Me. Big dog. That money was crazy out there. To be honest, transparency. We was in like Oregon. We was making $10,000 a week. I lied, probably 11 or 12. It was a lot. It was a lot of money. And we hit them. We hit them hard. And that opened my eyes to traveling. And it also opened my eyes to how much different nursing is from region to region, state to state, or whatever like that. Because Northern, y'all, they got them nurses. They got 9 nurses. They got a charge nurse that's free. They got a break nurse who come ask you every 15 minutes if you need a break. When you go on lunch, you forward your message to another nurse. They got a resource nurse come asking you, do you need anything? Can they put the fold in for you? Can they start the IV? Baby, I'm not used to this. You can do whatever you want to do. Take care of my patients, but you can do whatever you want to do. So it's amazing. There's a lot of things you can do, a lot of things you can see. And I've been a nurse right now for 4 years, and I think I have so much more in store for me. If y'all continue this journey with me, I can show you how much we're gonna elevate. And I only speak positivity over my life, so we're about to elevate. We're about to elevate big time. Got a lot of things coming. I went to like Oregon twice. I went to Chicago. I went to Bloomington. I lied. I went to Bloomington, Illinois, and we went to like a vaccine clinic, y'all. And all the RNs had to do was pull up the vaccine. We didn't even give them. I had a ball. I had a ball. They gave you they paid for your stay. They gave you a rental car. They gave me a charger. I got me a $600 ticket out there. They didn't care that I was a nurse and I was coming to help save lives. No, I'm serious though. I thought I was going to jail that night. I thought they were going to take you, girl. Nurse on the news. And honestly, it's just like I kind of just do what I want right now. So the journey becomes like it's in your hands. You control it. So I've been doing in-house contracts at my first job, which was like when I told y'all like the neuro nursing, that's my first job. I started it. I'm doing in-house contracts, meaning like it's travel money still, but you're at home, it's local, right? So I get to be at home. This is about to come to an end. I'm thinking about going to California. If y'all see me sending my fingerprints off the other day, I was applying for my California license. I have a compact license, but if you know California is not a compact state. So that's why you have to apply for it separately. And at this point in my life, I'm not full time anywhere, so I just kind of control where I go, what I do, how long I stay. It just makes me feel like I got control over my life, and that's the best part about it. So this career has its ups and downs, definitely. And there's some people who want to focus on the negativity, but I'm always positive. So I always say that this career has did more good for me than bad. So for that, I will speak on the good parts about it. It has definitely given me the opportunity to travel all across the world. It gave me the opportunity to buy my lovely home, ride in a lovely car. And I know that's materialistic things, but it also built me as a woman, because when you get out there and when you have to deal with family, doctors, co-workers that's like 3 times your age, maybe, you learn it's man, it builds character. I can't stop saying that. It builds character. Like, and I think part of nursing is part of the reason that I kind of am the way I am today, the woman I am today. I hope this video is not too long, because I can make it even longer. It's so much we could talk about, because I even try not to talk about certain things because it would open a window for something else. And I don't want one video to be so long. You know what I mean? I'd rather split them up. So if you want me to talk about anything that I probably said in detail, or if you want me to talk about another topic, just like one topic, because this was broad, this was a lot, we can get to it. Just drop it in the comments, or you can go to TikTok and click the link in my bio and submit some content ideas. Y'all, I really enjoyed talking to y'all today. If you're in nursing school, if you're thinking about it, go for it. Don't give up. Keep pushing. It's a great career. It's really what you make of it too. So, love y'all. Bye. Like, comment, and subscribe.